Okay, so now we're on to section 6 of personal finance. In this lesson, we're going to talk about types of risk, insurance, insurance plans, and health insurance claims. Types of risk. A risk is a possibility that something negative will happen. A certain amount of risk is unavoidable in everyone's life. An example, you might get hurt in a car accident or have property destroyed in a natural disaster such as flood or fire. Pure risk is a risk of something negative happening with no possibility for profit or gain. Either things will remain the same or something bad will happen. Pure risk is also called static risk. People don't usually have much choice about whether to take pure risk. There are usually risks involved with every human life, or in risk in living in a particular society or geographical area. If most people in the area are using public transportation, their risk of being in a car accident is lower than if they were driving frequently. Pure risk can have a negative impact on your finances since they can result in costs that you hadn't planned or expected. An injury could create expenses like medical bills. A natural disaster might destroy property. Speculative risk is risk that has the possibility of profits or loss. You take speculative risk because you hope to gain a profit. If you invest money, you are choosing to take the risk of losing your money since an investment can fail or you may lose money. Speculative risk can be difficult to predict and loss is common. So, which type of risk has a possibility or profit or loss? Pure risk, speculative risk, static risk, or natural disaster risk? If you said speculative risk, you were correct. Insurance is a type of risk protection that a person or company can purchase from an insurance company, also called an insurance provider. In return, the insurance company agrees to pay some or all of the financial cost if the risk turns out to have a negative outcome. Your insurance coverage is the amount that the insurance company is willing to pay. There may be a maximum amount the company will pay, or it may agree to pay all the cost. Your insurance plan is the agreement you have with the insurance company that includes all the details of your coverage. If you have 80% coverage, the insurance company will pay 80% of the cost and you will pay the 20%. Your premium is the amount that you pay the insurance company in order to get the insurance. Depending on the type of insurance, you might pay your premium in regular monthly or yearly payments, or you may make a large payment all at once. So, what is an insurance premium? The amount of money insurance companies are willing to pay, the agreement you have with your insurance company about your coverage, the amount you pay the insurance company to get insurance, or the number of risks your insurance protects you from. If you said the amount of you pay the insurance company to get insurance, you are correct. To determine the premium the customer must pay, insurance companies analyze statistics of large groups of people to predict the probability of negative outcomes. Sometimes certain people are at higher risk than others, and the insurance company may charge a higher premium for people who the company considers higher risk. A deductible is the dollar amount that you will be expected to pay before the insurance company plan takes effect and the insurance company begins paying. If your car insurance deductible is $500, you have to pay the first $500 in cost before your insurance company will begin paying. Once you meet the deductible, meeting the deductible is when you have paid the deductible amount and the insurance company now has to pay some or all of the rest of the cost of that above amount. Uninsurable risks are risks that the insurance companies are willing to provide insurance for. Insurance companies will usually only insure against pure risk because pure risks are more predictable. Insurance companies usually only agree to insure risks that are predictable, have negative outcomes that can easily be measured financially, are random on the individual level, so the person or company being insured is unlikely or unable to intentionally cause a negative outcome. Uninsurable risk are risks that the insurance companies are not willing to provide insurance for. So which of the following risks are insurance companies usually unwilling to insure? Risks that are predictable, risks that are measurable, risks that are difficult to predict, or risks that uninsured person probably can intentionally cause. If you said risks that are difficult to predict, that's true. Insurance companies will be happy to insure things that are predictable because then they can decide how much money they can make. Health insurance is one of the most common types of insurance. Health insurance protects you against the costs created by sickness or injury. It helps pay for your medical bills and expenses. Many health insurance plans also cover medical expenses when you are well, such as regular checkups. Some insurance plans cover only basic medical expenses, while others include more specialized. Many health insurance plans require a copay for visits. A copay is a specific dollar amount that you must contribute toward your visit or prescriptions. The copays are additional payment on top of whatever premium you are paying for the insurance coverage. Your insurance company might require that you pay $25 copay for a visit to a doctor's office or a $200 copay if you have to go to the emergency room. So what is a copay? Is it a total amount you spend on a doctor visits each year? Or is it a specific dollar amount the insurance company pays toward your doctor visits? The total amount of your insurance coverage? Or a specific dollar amount that you pay toward your doctor visits and prescription? If you chose the last one, you are correct. Health insurance costs can be very expensive for individuals who are purchasing coverage on their own. Trying to pay for medical costs without health insurance can be very expensive too. Uninsured medical expenses add up very quickly into hundreds, even thousands of dollars. In March 2010, President Obama signed the Affordable Care Act. It is intended to make insurance more affordable and easier to get. Many people in the United States get their health care through their employer as an employee benefit. Some employers also offer health insurance to family members. The employer will likely pay most of the cost of the insurance plan, but employees may be required to contribute some money toward the plan. COBRA is a federal government act that allows employees who lose their health benefits the right to continue participating in the insurance plan for a specific amount of time. It's possible to purchase health care insurance for an individual or for a family directly from an insurance company. People might do this because they are self-employed or because their employer does not provide health care. Personal health care plans are usually very expensive, so it can be difficult to pay for them. Medicare is a federal health care program for people aged 65 or older and others who meet special criteria, such as younger people who receive Social Security disability benefits. Medicare provides services like long-term hospitalization and time spent in nursing or recovery centers without requiring participants to pay a monthly premium. So which of the following groups of people are eligible for Medicare? Are there children whose parents are aren't eligible for Medicaid? People who are 65 or older? You got it. 65 or older. And also some young adults who are low income also or on disability. When you apply for health insurance companies will usually want to know whether you have any pre-existing conditions. A pre-existing condition is a long-term health condition that you were diagnosed with before you applied for insurance. Asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease are considered pre-existing conditions by most insurance companies. An insurance claim is a claim which is an application or request to send to your insurance company to receive your benefits. Sometimes another person or company may file a claim with your insurance company on your behalf. When you see a doctor, the doctor office files a claim with your health insurance company so that the insurance company can pay for their portion of the bill. An example is Andrew hits Jacob's car with his car. Jacob's car insurance company may contact Andrew's insurance company and file a claim for the damage, which means Jacob won't need to contact Andrew's insurance company himself. An insurance adjuster is an employee of the insurance company who is responsible for verifying insurance claims. Usually an adjuster will review your claims to understand the details of the situation and determine how much should be paid. If you are filing an insurance claim because of a fire in your home, an insurance adjuster will probably need to see the damage to the home and review what repairs need to be made. So what is an insurance claim? Well, is it the total amount of your insurance benefits? Is it the person who evaluates requests for insurance benefits? Oh, that's the evaluator or adjuster. The amount you pay toward the cost of your insurance or the paperwork? Yes, you filed to receive insurance benefits. In this lesson, you learned about types of risk, insurance and insurance plans, health insurance, and insurance claims. Now go on and watch part 2 of section 6. There'll be 3 sections, I believe, for this unit. Thanks.